Or you find out it's a Together show. So we're finally just now on season 2. Caught up to where I've seen it up to.
Oh, big stretch.
Thank you. Hi, Jay. Younger media consumers have this, if a person likes a bad person, they must be a bad person behavior. I've definitely seen that. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. And, it's really, like, not a good take. It's also like, are we just not allowed to have like villains in media anymore? Like what happened to all the villains? We're not allowed to have like cartoon like villain characters? Like, yeah, it's not a good take at all. It's not a good idea to like, in any way, I feel like judge anyone based on like what fictional characters they like. Like, I think these like kind of sweeping judgment takes that I feel like are prevalent, especially like online now. It can just be really like, it's really damaging, you know? All right, almost done. Yeah, they need a reason to be bad. They can't just be bad. Yeah. Fox is jealous of Angel. Oh. Gummy Boo, Gummy Goo. Everyone loves Gummy Goo. I thought Gummy Goo is like kind of the thing right now. Is Kane the mouth, the denture man? The denture? Is he the guy that runs the circus? Kane? But that's definitely a thing, Pumpkin, especially with the younger generation. I feel like the Gen Alpha kind of viewership. That is a thing where like, I feel like, I don't know, there's like not as much of an understanding of like how characters in shows can be, I don't know how to say this, like if there's a villain character, there's not an understanding of like maybe like why they are that way, or like how they could change, you know what I mean? Or like not even like what makes them bad. It's just like, oh, this character bad? Don't like them, but not really knowing like why. I don't know, I just see this all the time. I think it's a social media thing, honestly. It's a social media problem. Kids just kind of jumping on social media trends and kind of absorbing each other's opinions, becoming like opinion blobs, you know? That's kind of the larger thing. I don't know what people are talking about. People just don't like Jax because he's like grumpy or something. I don't know. They're like, Jax is toxic. He's a bad character. He's a toxic character. He's so awful. It's weird, dude. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, every villain has to be redeemed, have a redemption arc. Yeah, exactly. Pumpkin, exactly. Yes, yes. Tell him how it is. You gotta have a villain. You gotta have a good villain. That's just what it is. If we stop writing good villains, then shows are gonna be boring. What would Marvel be without a good villain? Dude, Thanos did not get a redemption arc. Thanos was just a big a-hole that snapped everybody to death. Thanos is just a villain, straight up. Through and through. Exactly, thank you for the follow. Freaking... You know, like... Dude, some of the best villains. Freaking Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Dude was just straight up evil. He was just straight up a villain. He was like so creepy and villainous and horrible, and like that was the point. What a great villain though. His obsession with Esmeralda, his like just like self-loathing and obsession. What a good villain. I mean, what a good villain, you know? Jack Horner from The Last Wish. Yeah, Jack Horner was a great example of a dirtbag villain. Perfect example. Just, and they really leaned into it in a really great way. Like he just chose to be a jerk at every possible corner. He just made bad choices. He chose that. Give me a villain. A bad guy wants to do bad, so choose exactly. Yeah. Yeah, like just a bad, just a nasty, nasty villain. Oh, fuck. And honestly, like, media and video games is like a safe place for us to see these characters. Alright, and even in video games, like where you can choose to be evil in video games. Like, that's a safe place for you to act out those fantasies. Playing D&D, play an evil character in D&D, have fun with it. Do crazy bad things in that game. That's a safe place for it, you know what I mean? It doesn't make you a bad person if you roleplay as an evil character in D&D. You know what I mean? Or you like a villain on TV. I like this Diddy Kong Racing remix. Yeah. The very villains redeem it cheapens the heroes, yeah. I think there's like kind of beauty in a story about like a character who is unredeemable, you know? Just totally, like there's just like something really cool about that, you know? Yeah, exactly, you slap in the wrist, yeah. I way love playing like evil alignment characters in like D&D Pathfinder. My favorite character I ever made and played a whole campaign as ended up being a lich. And he did the whole thing. He did like crazy stuff to become a lich. He like got a curse. He had a curse and like he like leaned into it. And there was a point in the campaign where there could be a choice that could be made, you know, to kind of have him go in one direction or the other. And I remember I actually rolled a dice to decide. I rolled a dice and I was like, all right, highs, you know, he kind of maybe leans into the good a little bit and goes back and redeems himself. Lows, he leans into the evil. And he rolled lows and that was it. And I was like, you know what? We're leaning into this. It was such a good campaign. Yeah, complex villains, yeah. Arcane, I still have not seen Arcane. I hear good things about it though. Maybe, just maybe I'll watch it. Maybe. Came from the city. Maybe. Gosh, yeah, some of the best villains are just like, so unredeemable. I mean, the classics like Sasuke, Naruto, like the brother, the betrayal of the brother is such a good story, you know? At the core of it, like a good villain like always chooses themselves, you know what I mean? They're selfish. That's at the core of the nature of like evil. Selfish character. Or like the madman type villain like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, like, and you're just like, why? Hisoka's not selfish at all. Hisoka's just not there. Hisoka's just not all there. I think of some other good examples of villains without talking about spoilers. Yeah, Jack Horner was really good. Subversion of the Sympathetic Villager. Yeah, Jack Horner was a really like breath of fresh air as far as villains. Jack, nice to see you. Hello, how are you doing? Good morning. Jack, what are some of your favorite villains? We're talking about like villains in media. And sort of the trend towards like De-villainizing villains. Inuyasha. You know, I still have not seen Inuyasha. The villain's villain just asks, who are you? Just trying to make money. Yeah, I tore up the town you grew up in, but I paid me why you get upset. Oh, that type of villain, yeah. I also love the anti-hero too. I'm a huge fan of the anti-hero sort of story. Alright, I think this one is done as well. I'm gonna do a slightly darker, thicker outline. I still need to watch FMA too. I have been told that is a good one. I do think Ahsoka is one of the best villains. Ahsoka is just straight up twisted. He's one of the best villains in anime. Green Goblin! You know what? I was actually thinking of that earlier, Felonious. Yeah, from the Raimi Spider-Man movie. Yeah. Yeah, separate personality from Osborn. Is it a separate personality or is it a manifestation of part of himself? Because, like, Osborn knows that he exists and he remembers what he does as the Goblin. So it's not like he has a separate, like, it's not like he's disassociating. You know what I mean? Like, he knows he's the Goblin. Like, in that scene where they're at dinner, you know? Tippies, thank you. Tippies. Like the scene where they're at dinner. I do need to be drinking water. I don't think that he is necessarily a separate, yeah, personality. Take care, Tiny! Take care, take care! Have a good night. Okay, wait. Speaking of superhero villain movies. Oh, Venom's a good one. Have y'all seen Glass? Have you guys seen the movie Glass? It's so good. But you have to watch all of the 3 Shyamalan movies to watch it. You gotta watch Unbreakable and then Split and then Glass. Glass is so good. Mr. Glass is a great villain. He's a really, really good villain. And he is just driven by his own sort of selfish desires, and he'll do anything. He would do anything to achieve his goal of, like, proving that superheroes exist, you know? Glass is really good. I was, like, blown away by Glass.
This is a Game Chops jam.
Like, I loved Unbreakable and Split were really good, but Glass was just amazing. Yeah, guy's a weakness to water, yes. Yeah, that's the movie series that, yeah. Evil Ernest from Ernest Goes to Jail. Good night, Katsu. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, he has a weakness to water. It's a good and really weird superhero series if you haven't seen those 3 movies. Really different than what you'd expect, not the normal kind of... It's like kind of low power superhero universe, which is kind of cool. Like the powers are not... Nobody has like insane powers. It's very like low power level, which makes it kind of interesting. I can't tell if that's a joke about the signs or if he actually did that with 2 of his movies. Yeah, Shyamalan's a little weird. Yeah, Shyamalan's a little bit odd, so he probably just did that with 2 of his movies. To be honest. Mario is Mario a villain? Actually, question mark for everyone in chat. Is Mario a villain, yes or no? Why? He constantly punches Yoshi in the head. I'd say that's pretty villainous behavior. Yeah, he's always keeping Peach from her true love, Bowser. Yeah. Treats Luigi unforgivable, villain. Is Mario a villain? That's what I'm asking. Okay. I'm getting hella sleepy. He's an anti-hero, Sarah says. Okay, okay. Alright. Yeah, the Joker. Joker, an irredeemable villain. Yes. That's like the big joke, isn't it? That nobody kills the Joker. I'm kind of like weirdly excited about the new Joker movie coming out with Joaquin Phoenix and freaking Lady Gaga, which is apparently supposed to be a musical. It's gonna be so weird. That's gonna be weird. Mario 64 puts on a worker's bond. You're right. Mario is a villain. I say help with this argument. Okay. What is it? I'm on the Mario as a villain side, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's in my DMs. Okay. I kind of feel like he is a villain. I'm kind of feeling like villain to me. Let's see. Okay. Mario, the idea versus Mario, the man. Okay, hold on, y'all have to say this. This is really good. This is really good. Okay. Mario, the Philosophy 101. Horrible opening. Everyone knows Mario is as cool as F. Horrible opening, but who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushed his turtles? To save the princess? Also gross. And why do we think about him as fondly as we think of the mythical, non-existent Dr. Pepper, perchance? You can't just say perchance. I will. I believe. This can't be real. It was Kant who said, experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Mario exhibits experience by crushing turts all day. Step. But he exhibits theory by stating, let's go, keep it up, baby. What? When Mario leaves his place of safety to stomp a turdy, he knows that he may die, okay? And yet, for a man who can purchase lives with money, this is so funny. Life becomes a mere store of value, a tax that can be paid for, much as a rich man feels any law. With a fine is a price. What? We think of Mario as a hero. I like how the teacher just gave up. But is he simply a 1%er of a more privileged variety? Why are we saying this? Lifetime. Perchance. I'm dying. I am dying. Perchance. Oh my god. The life kind. Perchance. Perchance. Mario is a villain to crush a turdy, perchance. Mario is a 1%er. Oh, yes. That is so good. Perchance? Mario is a 1%er turdy crusher, perchance. Dying, dude, dying. So good. Alright, this one's done. Perchance. I did it! Why are we saying this? Stop. I like how the teacher just like... She just stopped after a while. She was just like, I can't anymore. Alright, I got some real serious good art done today. We got this one done for Snack Bros. This turned out really nice. Oh, this one turned out freaking awesome too. I like the warm highlights of this one. The warm shading. as opposed to the cool shading. And this is so cute too. Look at this. It's adorable. Aww. The friend. The friendo. So cute. Did I sign it? Yeah, I did. Very cool. Alright. I'm done with drawing. The word turdy. Yeah, the word turdy was really good. And I did a little raffle sketch here too. Take care, Raptor! This turned out really nice, actually. I like the white with the grayscale. Okay. I need to take a quick break. And then I might play some Friday Night Franken. Wanna do some Friday Night Funkin' when I get back? Wanna funk it up? You feeling funky? Wanna do some Friday Night Funkin'? You wanna funkin'? Yeah, let's get funky. Let's get funky when I get back with some Friday Night Funkin'. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Try and practice that. I don't wanna get lazy with my Friday Night Funkin' skills. I will be right back, everybody. I wanna go frunk yourself. Well, it's nice to see you, Bean. I'll be right back, y'all, real quick. Thanks for hanging out, everybody tonight. This has been so much fun. And thank you everyone who commissioned me. Thank you, thank you. A baby.
It's tail time!
Okay. Alright, I'm here. Oh, geez Louise. Oh, geez Louise. I'm setting up my tuber. I'm setting up my tuber. Calibrating tuber. Beep boop. Okay.